Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're looking at the movie cameos that had audiences howling with laughter.
Think you might pull through?
No.
Number 10, David Bowie, Zoolander.
All right, who's gonna call this sucker?
If nobody has any objections, I believe I might be of service.
Although best known as a rock star, the late Bowie also had well-received acting turns in films like Labyrinth. But when it comes to a scene-stealing role, his most humorous on-screen appearance was as himself. And what better way to make a Zoolander entrance than showing up randomly to judge a walk-off?
Now this will be a straight walk-off. Old school rules.
As the rivalry between the titular character and his rival, Hansel, heats up, Bowie emerges out of nowhere to offer his services. The scene might be about the two leads' bizarre face-off, but we're mainly looking at Bowie's hilariously serious reactions to their antics. In a film loaded with celebrity cameos, he seamlessly fits into Zoolander's satirical premise. We wouldn't want anyone other than this legend judging our walk-offs.
First model walks, second model duplicates, then elaborates. Okay, boys, let's go to work.
Number 9, Hugh Jackman, X-Men First Class.
Excuse me, I'm Eric Lensher.
Sounds like Xavier.
For many fans, Wolverine represents the entire X-Men film series. By the time of First Class's release, the character had shown up in every installment, so it just wouldn't have been an X-Men movie if we didn't catch a glimpse of good old Logan. And show up he did, in one of the most unforgettable cameos ever. During Charles Xavier and Eric Lensher's recruitment montage, we see some mutants. The duo makes the mistake of approaching one candidate who definitely isn't a team player. The cameo ends almost as quickly as it happens, with Wolverine voicing his lack of interest in the simplest of ways. It's a perfect way to include the character, since this is exactly how fans would expect him to react.
Excuse me, I'm Eric Lensher.
Sounds like Xavier.
Go f*** yourself.
Number 8, Brad Pitt, Deadpool 2.
Maybe the wind can't blow what it can't see.
Speaking of wild cameos in the X-Men series, here's one nobody could have predicted. Brad Pitt stops by for a blink-and-miss role. He plays Vanisher, one of the X-Force recruits. Unfortunately, things go awry quickly, as almost all members meet gruesome, albeit funny, deaths. We finally spot the invisible Vanisher's face in his last moments. After about 3 decades as an A-list star, the last thing fans expected was seeing Pitt getting electrocuted. But that's exactly what we have here, as his time as an X-Force member gets zapped out. Years later, Ryan Reynolds would return the favor to Pitt with an equally random cameo in the latter's film, Bullet Train.
Carter, the man who murdered my wife.
Number 7, Alice Cooper, Wayne's World.
We're not mental or anything, so don't be afraid. My name is Wayne, and this is Garth.
Nice to meet you guys.
Most cameos lean into the film's premise. However, Alice Cooper works in complete contrast. When lead pair Wayne and Garth meet Cooper, they look forward to some stereotypical rock star shenanigans. Instead, the singer proceeds to give them a history lesson about Milwaukee.
In fact, isn't Milwaukee an Indian name?
Yes, Pete, it is. Actually, it's pronounced Milwaukee, which is Algonquin for the good land.
Just like Wayne and Garth, viewers are left stunned by his surprisingly verbose style.
Does this guy know how to party or what?
We expect Cooper to break character any moment to deliver the punchline, but the fact that it never happens and we're kept waiting is what makes it so funny. Cooper pulls off a witty piece of awkward comedy that proves we're not worthy. What else do you expect from a movie that got Robert Patrick to reprise his role as Terminator 2's T-1000?
We're not worthy! We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
Number 6, Johnny Depp, 21 Jump Street.
You old boys are stupid.
Oh my God, we're gonna die. We're gonna die.
This action comedy is based on the TV series of the same name. Forgetting the connection is easy since the film is nothing like its predecessor. With over-the-top gags galore, it's a big departure from the original police procedural. But nothing brings continuity together than an appearance from the source material's leads. Johnny Depp, along with Peter DeLuise, reprised their roles for a bonkers cameo.
Doug Penhall, DEA, you're under arrest. Guns down, all of you. Domingo, tell him.
Put him down.
Put him down.
With the film's protagonists, Schmidt and Janko, in trouble, Depp and DeLuise's character come to the rescue. In contrast to his serious performance in the show, Depp gets to display his comedic chops. It's clear he's having a lot of fun. Too bad the duo get themselves gunned down shortly after. Don't worry though, a deleted scene reveals the two survived.
The only approval that I ever needed was my best friend. Thanks, man.
Number 5. Keanu Reeves. Always Be My Maybe. It goes without saying, but we'll say it anyway, that fans think Keanu Reeves is breathtaking.
You're breathtaking!
But the actor went against type for an extended cameo in Always Be My Maybe. Poking fun at his nice guy persona, this version of himself is a pompous, snooty celebrity who brags about his accomplishments.
Now I know what it feels like to be completely starstruck.
The only stars that matter are the ones you look at when you dream.
As female lead Sasha's beau, Keanu keeps egging on her ex, Marcus, in a nonsensical display of one-upmanship. When the actor decides to engage Marcus in a fight, things truly spiral out of control.
I'm feeling an energy from you. Like you want to fight me, man.
So hit me.
No, we're done. Game over.
Come on!
No.
Hit me!
Fight him, honey!
Hit me! God damn it!
This take clearly parodies Reeves' down-to-earth persona, making him out to be a thinly veiled jerk. But if anything, it makes us admire him more for refusing to take himself seriously.
Want another go? Henry? Yeah!
Number 4. Mike Tyson. The Hangover.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Waking up from a bachelor party, Phil, Stu, and Alan have no recollection of the previous night. While retracing their steps, they come across things like a baby in a closet and a tiger in a bathroom. Still, nothing beats finding Iron Mike Tyson in your hotel suite jamming to Phil Collins' In the Air Tonight. The boxer doesn't spare time for chit-chat either, decking Alan with a ferocious right hand.
Oh, Lord. Oh, jeez.
Tyson might not be a professional comedian, but he sure does make us laugh. His one-liners and creative threats fit perfectly with the tone of the film. It helps that his chemistry with the actors is off the charts. The film certainly knows this, as Tyson returned for another cameo in the sequel.
That was Mike Tyson. Yeah, no shit, that was Mike Tyson.
Number 3. Bob Barker. Happy Gilmore.
The price is wrong, bitch.
The late The Price is Right host remains among the most beloved figures in entertainment. But you never wanted to get on his bad side, as Adam Sandler's character painfully learns. After messing up their chances at a golfing event, Happy Gilmore gets into a fist fight with the icon. It's an all-around ridiculous matchup filled with wacky kicks and punches.
Oh! You like that, old man? You want a piece of me?
I don't want a piece of you. I want the whole thing! Oh!
To his credit, Barker looks game for anything. His wisecracks at Happy's expense are just as savage as the beatdown he lays on him.
This guy sucks.
The cameo was such a hit that The Price is Right's popularity surged after the film's release. Sandler movies sure know how to pick their celebrity cameos, following up with another star appearance from Billy Idol in The Wedding Singer.
That wasn't a bad song, you know. I'm gonna tell those record company guys about you.
Number 2. Matt Damon. Euro Trip.
Got a little special thing I'd like to do tonight. We'll play a little song for you about the nastiest, freakiest little sex puppet I know.
Audiences were pleasantly surprised by Matt Damon's cameo in Thor Ragnarok. However, his GOAT cameo will always be in Euro Trip. In this cult comedy, he shows up as a punk rocker with a very distinct tune. If watching Damon with a shaved head, tattoos, and piercings wasn't funny enough, the song's lyrics will have you in fits.
She tells him she's in church, but she doesn't go. Still she's on her knees, and Scotty doesn't know.
As main character Scotty looks on, the singer recounts his affair with the former's girlfriend in extreme detail. Damon goes all out with his hammy portrayal of Donnie. You almost forget that this is the same actor who delivered dramatic performances in films like Good Will Hunting and The Talented Mr. Ripley. Nowadays, people might not remember Eurotrip, but they certainly remember that Scotty doesn't know. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Gilbert Gottfried, Beverly Hills Cop 2. The late comedy legend is tricked into paying a bribe.
Oh, come right in. Don't let the fact that my door's closed dissuade you in any way from entering my office.
Dan Aykroyd, Casper. Never go in without backup, even as a Ghostbuster.
Who are you gonna call? Someone else.
Tom Cruise, Austin Powers in Goldmember. Only Cruise could make this dialogue as cool as it is funny.
Yeah, baby.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Bill Murray, Zombieland.
Bill Murray, you're a zombie?
You can always count on Bill Murray for dry, deadpan comedy. In Zombieland, his jokes are of the undead variety. The protagonists stumble upon a still-alive Murray, who's survived the zombie apocalypse by pretending to be one.
Cornstarch, some berries, a little licorice for the ladies. Suits my lifestyle. I like to get out and do stuff.
He provides the perfect break from the film's story, as Murray entertains with a masterclass in comedy. It's a shame he gets shot just when we're getting used to him. But ever the comedian, he can't help but make us laugh even in his dying breaths.
Is that how you say hello? Where you come from?
More than a decade after Zombieland's release, this appearance remains the measuring stick for cinematic cameos. The only rival might be Murray's reprisal in Zombieland Double Tap, where he shows he hasn't missed a step. Which cameo had you LOLing? Let us know in the comments.
What is it about this game that frightens you?
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.